Hey everybody, Gabby here. I thought we would do a mini workshop on frustration and a prayer for frustration because that's something I worked through today. I feel so much better. So let's start by identifying frustration for you. So this can look like just being grouchy, feeling like you're in a funk, feeling like kind of scorekeeping, like everybody has this, I don't, or everybody's doing this, I'm not, or kind of FOMO-y. And it can also feel like I always do this for other people and they're not doing it for me, which is something that was coming up for me. So what I want you to do first in our mini workshop, and then we'll get to our frustration prayer. This won't take too long. I just want you to get a piece of paper. And I want to remind you before we do this that it's only you that can cure your frustration. And most of the time, we have our frustrations with other people and we cannot control them. And so we focus on them and what they're doing, which adds to our problem of frustration without solving it in any shape or form. So, okay, so let's start. I want you to just get a piece of paper. I always fold mine in half in a pen and you can pause this if you need to grab it. And I just want you to write down everything or everyone that's frustrating you. And what we're going to do real quick is this is an old school Gabby thing. We're going to draw a line in the middle. And so this side is where I want you to write everything that's frustrating you. So I'm going to do it with you. Do not give you long because I don't want you to think about it too much. Just do it. Okay. Everything that's frustrating you. Okay. And there's no right or wrong way to do this. So we've got, okay. So if you need more time, just pause this. So I've got a list of seven things, seven or eight. I'm sure I could keep going, but we're not trying to dwell on our negativity. So what you're going to do on the other side of the paper. So one of the things I have is shoulder pain. I'm not sure what I did, but it's like right back there and it's just aggravating enough, a frustration point. The other things have to do with other people, and then some of it has to do with like general themes. So what you're going to do on the right side of the column. So I've got shoulder pain. That one's not going to be the best example, but I've got like I'm the only one planning these things. Like I said, like very big to me language. So I want you to put on the other side, if only you were responsible. I'm going to say this again. If only you were responsible for creating what you're seeing, your eyes and ears and mouth were the one creating the filter in which you see things, not by creating your own reality, but you're creating the way you see things. How is this your fault? And don't worry, I don't think everything's your fault. I think people can be frustrating and you probably have a big heart and open mind, but this helps us take some of the power back. So the first step is how is this your fault? And just even if it's hard for your ego, I want you just to write down why this is you. Like for shoulder pain, I have poor posture, heck neck. Some of them might be harder, but I just want you to go with it and don't think about it too much. Okay. Like I said, pause if you need more time. So what you're going to see here is like, okay, I have a role in this. I'm not trying to get you to be responsible for everything. I don't believe we create our own realities. I'm a recovering New Age person. I do believe, however, our filters in which we see things and our mindsets can change the way that we're interpreting the world, the way we're feeling it, we're moving through it. Okay, so you have the things that are bothering you. You have your part in it. Now, what we're going to do, stay with me for a few more minutes. We're going to say a prayer And then we're gonna, if you folded your paper like me, great, but if not, just get a new piece of paper for that part. Let's do this first because we want to learn to see things differently. All right, so hands together, feet on the floor. I'm gonna say God, but whatever you believe in, you can change it. Dear God, I have been focusing on the things that are frustrating me and feeling like a victim. And that is something I said I wasn't gonna do. I said I was gonna be grateful and appreciative and loving. But you know what, God? I'm only human. And I'm proud of myself for recognizing that I was in this pattern and that I got to this YouTube video, that this lady's helping me, that I'm helping me. And I'm just releasing that frustration from my body, from my tension. And I'm telling you that I see it and I've let a spirit of frustration into me. And I'm choosing now to release it. I'm choosing now to see through the eyes of love. I'm choosing now to release the spirit of frustration. And I'm choosing now to see through the eyes of love. Thank you. And help me remember this throughout the days when I go into that pattern. Help me rewire my mind around this. I love you. Amen. Woo! Okay. I feel a lot better. I think I'm like clearing things up for you. Okay, so then what you're gonna do is you're gonna look at this list, and it probably would be easier just to get another piece of paper. I like to do post-its. And where you're having the issue, we're gonna write down the opposite. So we're gonna write, I'm grateful, and we're gonna write like for my shoulder pain. I'm grateful, my shoulders feel better. It might be easier to say my shoulders are healing. And for something I have someone's mood. So I'm going to say the opposite. I'm grateful for a healing mindset for that person. I have two people who are dramatic in my life. So I'm going to say I'm grateful for the healing and restoration. And I've got money and invoices on here. I have some old clients with old things. So I'm going to say grateful for consistent financial healing and abundance. Okay. And so just like that, it might take you another minute. You can pause. I'm doing these quickly because I just don't want you to overthink it. And okay, so just like that, we've taken a negative victim mindset and we've come up with a grateful attitude. So things I like that are great is you can pray over this list every day and you can assume it, or you can tap. I like EFT tapping. You could take it and you could do the negative rounds, or and then you could do the positive rounds. But whatever you do, come back to this when you're frustrated because what we can do is we can just start going downwards with that frustration spirit. So I hope this helped you. Please subscribe to this channel. Please like this video. Help more women and men who need this find this. I would really love it if you did that. Below are some links of journals I've written, books I've written. There's a way to donate to this channel and so much more. So thank you so much. All right, bye.